Pump the poison out. Do you think we pumped the poison out of the systems in time?
Yes, but that's only part of the problem.
Their irregular heartbeats?
Yes, the arrhythmia condition. They're going to require tracking on a heart monitor. Digitalis overdose that heavy takes several days of careful watching.
We can't handle it here.
No. There's only one facility around that's equipped to take care of them. General Hospital. And they have to be moved there right away. Get on the phone and inform General.
I don't believe this. How did this thing get back here? Huh. Got a really good idea. Come on, somebody answer the phone.
Hello?
May I speak with, Mrs. Lila Quartermain, please?
You hurry up.
What is it with you? What is it, a track meet? What, am I getting ready for the Olympics?
Well, you take it easy, Laura. I'm not 22. Give me a break.
Hold it right there. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You had me fooled for a minute. Laura Baldwin.
And me.
Oh, howdy, sweet.
Hi.
Hey, I am now.
Ever get to sleep on time? Just once, so we'd not have this problem every morning. Jeez, you'd think I'd be a grown-up person by now, but oh, no, gotta watch TV until 3 o'clock in the morning. That's very smart. I'm late.
Leslie,
Joe.
may I come in?
Oh, sure. I was just surprised to see you.
I'm a little bit surprised to see you, too.
Why? I live here.
Well, I thought you'd be at work. I thought Mrs. Grant would be here.
Oh, no, she's out doing errands. I didn't have any appointments this morning, so I was going to stay home and get all kinds of things done. So I slept late.
I'm glad you're here.
So am I. What may I do for you?
A favor?
Sure. What?
Do you remember the gun that Rick had? Is it still in the box in the hall closet?
Rick's gun?
Yes, is it still there?
Why? Does he want it?
No.
Well, then why are you...
I'm playing out a hunch.
About what?
The best way to help you understand is to say, if Heather is to be considered a suspect in the murder of Diana Taylor, where and when did she get the gun?
Heather with Rick's gun?
It was in that box in the hall closet when Heather was here, visiting over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah, sure. I think we even talked about it once.
And Heather was here.
You think Heather...
I do.
Gracious. And the little box. It's gone.
It sure is. It's so good to see you.
Oh, where have you been?
Oh, no, we'll get to that a little later, okay? We'll get to that.
Well, I know that Alex tried to come and see you at the mission, but you left with a couple policemen. But then I called the police station, and they said that they had never even heard of you.
Hey,
now, where have you been?
Hey, calm down, all right?
Calm down, Luke. I can't. I have been worried sick about you.
Look, okay, but as you can see, I'm fine. I'm clean-shaven. Everything's cool. Now, let's get
Where
on.
have you been, though?
Never mind that. Did you see Duvall?
Yes.
All right,
but you
what did he
haven't answered my
say? I will
question.
answer it later, darling. What did Duvall say?
Not much, all right? Not much. I told him I quit my job at ELQ. I told him that I felt the Quartermains were keeping things from him.
Yes, that's what you said. What did he say?
Well, I only did that so that I could try to gain his confidence, you know?
Yes.
Anyway, I asked him about the Ice Princess, and he got really nervous, really edgy. But look, he was so scared the whole time. I mean, he was peeking out of the windows, and he was bolting his doors. And I got the definite feeling that he's hiding something from me.
What else did he say?
Well, he did say that he was going to be leaving town soon.
Where did he think he was going?
Jamaica, but I think that's more of a dream than anything else.
Anything else?
No, he didn't say much, but I tried to make him think that I was his friend and that he could call me anytime.
I'll tell you something. She convinced him that she was his friend.
I believe you. Oh, Lucy Johnson, you did good work, baby.
Thanks.
All right, so Duvall's leaving town. Now, everybody try to remember, was he at the auction?
No way, no way.
No, I didn't see him there. I didn't. But if he's involved...
He's definitely involved, darling. Just wonder what he's done with the formula.
What formula?
Look, we can talk about it later.
What, is it going to be a spy school now?
Look,
What formula?
listen, Laura, when you were at Duvall's apartment, did you ever see him working on equations, figures, anything like that?
Equations? No, I didn't see anything like that.
I just know there's a formula.
Now, wait a second. What kind of formula?
Look, Slick, I'll give you a rundown some other time, all right?
You can lay odds that it's not going to be a baby formula, right?
Right. We have got to find out if Duvall has this formula.
Yeah, and how are we going to do that?
Laura, I need Duvall's address, and I don't have any time to waste.
Yes, you do.
Wait a minute, what's bugging you?
What's bugging me?
Yeah.
You don't know what's bugging me?
Well, I'm sorry, darling. I can't hazard a guess.
All right, then I'll tell you.
Look, can all this wait? Look,
No.
I've got to have this address.
The address can wait.
Laura,
can't.
we have to be at Duvall's apartment immediately.
No. The address will have to wait until I get some answers.
Hello, this is Emma Lutz, Mrs. Charles Lutz, the one from the art auction.
Mrs. Lutz? I'm afraid I don't remember.
Well, look, I donated that statue to the art auction.
Statue?
Yes. Oh, look, I hope you don't hold it against me for getting mad at the auction that day.
Oh, that Mrs. Lutz. Yes, I remember now.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you do, Mrs. Quartermain.
Yes, I recall that you were very rude, Mrs. Lutz.
Look, I'm really sorry about that, and I do want to apologize.
I see.
Listen, I've got some really good news for you, and, but first, I just want to repeat myself. I want to say that I'm really sorry for the way I behaved.
Oh, well, that's all right. The art auction's a thing of the past now. You said you had some good news?
Yes, do I ever. Do you remember that black piece of art? You know, the statue?
Yes, I remember. You donated it, didn't you?
I sure did. And I always say, you know, that art is the best way to help charity.
You always say that?
Yeah, I sure do. Listen, but back to the black work of art, you know, the statue? I have it.
What? You have it?
Yes, I do.
But I thought that Luke Spencer stole it.
Well, whatever happened, it's right here. It's right here in my apartment right now.
It is?
It sure is. And I've been thinking, Mrs. Quartermain, I mean, according to the newspapers and everything, I mean, everyone was bidding so high on my art donation.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking that, well, you see, I'd like to give it back to you over like a nice glass of sherry.
Over a nice glass of sherry?
Yeah, I thought that would be real nice. I mean, both of us being like art fanciers and stuff, and I thought that we could get together like over a really nice glass of sherry, and then I'd give it back to you.
Well, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Lutz. I really am rather busy just now, but, well, I tell you what. Give me your address and phone number, and I'll get back to you. Right. Uh-huh. And your phone number, Mrs. Lutz? 76960. Right, fine. Thank you. I'll be talking to you. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Well, can you imagine that?
What, Lila?
Mrs. Lutz has found the black statue.
You say that this Mrs. Lutz had that black statue?
Yes, she said it was in her apartment right now. And, you know, I thought that Luke Spencer stole it, but somehow or other it's turned up in Mrs. Lutz's apartment.
Oh, how strange, Lila.
Very strange. Oh, dear, will this auction never end?
You're absolutely positive that she said she had that statue?
Absolutely. You know, Mrs. Lutz is that woman who came over with it that day when the photographer was here. And it's that ugly black thing that everybody was bidding so high on. And Then the lights went out and both Luke Spencer and the statue were gone.
Yes, I remember. What exactly did Mrs. Lutz want?
Oh, well, that rude Mrs. Lutz wants me to go over and have sherry with her so that she can return it. Can you imagine?
She's rather nervy, isn't she?
She certainly is, and rude, too.
Did she, give you her address?
Well, indeed she did, but I'm not about to go over and see that dreadful woman.
Well, I wouldn't be so hard on her. As a matter of fact, I think we should go over and get it. Well, after all, the bidding did go very high for that statue. And we could sell it and donate the money to General Hospital.
Well, I can't for the life of me think why anybody would want it, but, you know, the strange thing is that even Edward was interested in it.
You know Edward?
There's some things about Edward that still baffle me.
Lila, I'll tell you what.
What, dear?
I will donate $3,000 for that statue.
You will? Mm-hmm. I won't ask you why, but that's very sweet of you, dear. But you know, there's something that I don't understand.
What's that?
Well, that Luke Spencer, didn't he work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did steal that statue, didn't he?
Well, no one actually saw him steal it.
Yes, but when the lights came on, both he and the statue were gone.
Well, I guess he just returned it. Now, Lila, I don't want you to worry about anything. I'll handle it all right?
Oh, thank you, dear, will you? That Mrs. Lutz is such a bore.
I will take care of Mrs. Lutz. May I have her telephone number?
Yes, here it is.
Oh, thank you.
And if you excuse me, dear, I will get along now because I have such a lot of things to do.
Of course, Lila.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. No, you have put me off for the last time. Now, I want some answers. If you think that I'm going to marry a man who just pops in and out of my life whenever it's convenient for him, you're wrong.
Will you be reasonable, please?
Reasonable. Any more reasonable, and I would be an idiot. Now, look, if you've got no time, you've got no address. I want to know, why is Robert Scorpio here? And what's that lady outside? I mean, where is she anyway?
Look, she's back out in the hall, and her name is Mrs. O'Reilly.
Ew, what was she doing out there in the first place? And why is she out there now? Why is he here now?
It's a very long story. I can't go into it. Robert has helped me a lot.
Hold, look, I'm a friend of the family.
That's
Just leave it at that for the
Robert,
moment.
why are you here?
Look, all I can say is that I'm an agent.
What?
Yeah, well, in your language, you're kind of a G-man. Now, look, I'm working on something very important concerning the Ice Princess and a formula.
And if it falls into the wrong hands, there's a lot of trouble. Now, you remember, I told you this guy named Tony Castle, he's really Cassadine.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, yes, I know. You told me that. And now Robert Scorpio is a secret agent, and there's a secret formula. And, right, Cassadine is really Castle. Yeah, I got it all.
Okay.
Look, I know this is all quick and really confusing.
Yeah,
at the
now,
moment.
wait a minute. What about my mother?
No,
and this Cassadine guy? Is he dangerous?
I told you before, I don't think the guy is going to be dangerous to your mother, but it would be a very good idea if you went to your mother and you told her to keep away from this guy she calls Tony Castle.
Oh, just like that, huh?
Laura, listen. The cops that picked me up at the mission, they were not real cops. They were Cassadine's men.
Oh. All right, fine. I'll tell her.
Great. Good girl.
Good. Okay, thank you. Now we need Duvall's address?
Right. It's 1620 West Grand, apartment M. Please be careful.
Hey, careful's my middle name. You know that?
Okay, come on, let's go.
Huh? One more kiss for luck, huh?
Make it a big one. You're going to need a lot of luck.
Listen, can you save this till your wedding night? Let's get out of here, all right?
Give the kids a break. They like each other. What does it mean, little kids? Let them have
Please be
it.
careful.
I said,
please.
careful's my middle name.
Go, come on!
Let me get my cover. Thank you, baby. All right, later.
Prison hospital did everything they could.
It's a good thing for those two that the prison doctor did call us in when he did.
You're absolutely right.
What do you want us to do?
I want EKGs in both the patients. According to the report, the poison was given to them in the coffee. Combination of arsenic and digitalis.
Lethal.
Yeah, very. Have they had dimercaprol?
Well, we'll give them that on IV right now. The prison hospital has gotten rid of the poison, and symptoms will last a couple more days, but it's the arrhythmia of the heartbeat. That's what we're going to have to watch.
I'll take care of that.
Carefully. Good. Bobby, why don't you help? Georgie, can I see you outside, please? Georgia, I don't want this hospital turned into a three-ring circus. It's bad enough we're going to have the police here, and there will be an officer outside of that door day and night. Try to not let anyone unauthorized anywhere near CIC.
Oh, I'll take care of it.
Good, I know you will. We don't want any curiosity seekers or anyone else near those two men.
Right, and I've assigned Bobby to look after the two men. She knows Hutch, of course. So when he regains consciousness, he'll see someone he knows.
That's a good idea. Take care of this twisted knee later.
Twisted knee?
Well, according to the report, evidently when the poison hit him, it caused him to twist his knee, but we'll take care of that in therapy in a few days.
Hi, Amy. Have you got any messages for me?
Yep, I got quite a few, actually. Right here, and Dr. Gonzalez called twice.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Yes, he's wondering when I'm going to get there, that's all.
Leslie,
Well, I'm
pardon me,
going
can I
yeah.
see you for a minute?
Sure. What's the matter?
Hutch is here at the hospital.
He's here.
What is he doing here?
He was poisoned along with another inmate.
Poisoned? You're kidding.
Oh, I believe it. I'll tell you, his days were numbered the minute he entered that prison. How is he?
Well, he's holding his own, but he's not out of danger. He has to be watched continuously. I thought you might want to call Laura.
Okay, I'll call her right now.
Okay.
Has Hutch got a chance?
We're doing everything we can, Joe. What happened at the house?
We found the box. The gun was missing.
Well, then Heather could have taken it. She could have taken it and taken it back to the sanitarium after she left after the holidays.
That is a distinct possibility.
Crazy. We don't even have a decent plan, guys.
Don't worry, we'll get by.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what happens when he comes out and he lays eyes on us, huh?
We're going to tell him we're here to clean his apartment.
Be prepared to get heavy, that's all.
Got it.
He buys that, I sell him the Brooklyn Bridge.
Here goes nothing.
Nothing is right. Hey, baby's not home. Let's go. Come on. You did it again. Look at this. What are you doing now?
Out of the way. You pick the lock. What else?
Hey, wait a second, fellas. This is breaking and entering.
So arrest him, man.
I don't like it. Hey, listen, I'm Larry Legal. I don't go for
Look, just keep an eye on things, will you?
Go out there and keep an eye on him.
Just let me take a second.
You want help with that? You know, I'm pretty good with that.
We'll compare techniques later on.
All right.
Okay. Shall we go in?
All right. Hey, Slick, we got the door open.
You don't want to miss out, do you?
Hey, don't broadcast it to the neighborhood.
All right, gentlemen, let's have a look around, shall we?
Not a bad pad.
What do you expect? Laura picked it out for him.
Okay.
Right, now listen, let's not get sloppy about this. Be systematic. Find an area and pull it apart. Got it?
Wait, we're looking for what?
Exactly.
A formula on a piece of paper?
That's right. Whatever.
Whatever you can find.
Okay. Anything over there? Nothing here. Just
An old newspaper here with nothing.
We're going to turn every inch of this place upside down, all right?
All right.
Shows up with where the rest. Let's go. Go through these pockets.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. He could show up any minute. I don't see nothing.
Keep looking, Slick.
What's Joe Kelly doing here?
I don't think that's any concern of yours.
Does it have anything to do with Hutch?
Amy, you are in training to watch patients, not visitors.
Oh, Bert, I'm glad you're here. I got to talk to you.
Oh, sure.
Make it quick, Joe. I have to talk to Rick Weber about Hutch.
Just can't wait.
All right.
Rick kept a gun in his hall closet in a shoebox.
Yeah?
Well, it was there while Heather was visiting the Webers over the Christmas holidays. They talked about the gun while Heather was there. It's missing. It was a .22 caliber, Bert, the same as the murder weapon.
Oh, and you think
that Heather took it back to the hospital with her?
Don't you see? I understand what you're getting at, Joe, but until we have that gun in our possession, put it through ballistics, it doesn't mean a thing. You've got to find the gun.
Okay, only things have changed now. We know where Heather could have gotten the gun, and a gun is missing.
But you still have to find the gun.
Hello.
Is this Mrs. Emma Lutz?
Oh, yes, it is. To whom am I speaking, please?
This is Alexandria Quartermain. You spoke with my Aunt Lila earlier today?
Oh, gee, yes. And am I glad you called back, Miss Quartermain?
Oh, Alex. Please call me Alex.
Oh, Alex. And you can please call me Emma.
Thank you. My aunt tells me you have that statue, Emma.
You know what? It's the funniest thing. You won't believe it. You know, it just kind of all of a sudden popped up in my apartment, and I don't even know how.
Oh, that really doesn't matter, Emma. The wonderful thing is that you do have it.
Yeah. Well, you see, I want to tell you the truth. I think that Luke Spencer brought it back here. He's just probably, you know, trying to get back into my good graces. But, you know, he and I were such warm friends.
Well, it's so thoughtful for you to call, Emma. And, of course, we'd be delighted to have that piece of sculpture back.
Yeah, I bet you would, especially since the bidding was so high before the lights went out, huh? Well, you see, that's why I called. Because I thought that maybe, you know, you might want to sell it and donate the money to the hospital.
Well, that's exactly what we have in mind, Emma. As a matter of fact, I've decided to buy it myself. And I'd like very much to donate the money in your name to the hospital. But, of course, I need your permission.
Oh, wow, that'd be wonderful. Well, do you think that there's a chance maybe that it could be announced in the society page, you know, about me contributing to the art auction?
Emma, I will personally see to that myself.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Consider it done. Oh, one more thing. I have your address. Would it be all right if my aunt and I came over to see you right now?
Well,
Good.
Wait. This mess. Darn it. God. Garbage.
You looking for anything with formulas, equations, whatever on it? I got it. Show me. No, no good.
Well, look at it.
It'll be simpler than this.
What do you mean simpler? Maybe it's there, man.
No, it's too long-winded. One sheet of paper, not half a dozen.
Guys, a close horse. It's like you, Scorpio. You got a lot of...
Nothing. I'm drawing one blank after another. What about you?
Keep looking. This is my next room here. It's a popular place. Hi, anyway. The other one.
What are you talking about? The heel of a shoe? You think you'd hide it in there?
Very high on the popularity list.
It is? Let me see.
Not his popularity list. I thought we had it.
Damn it, man. It's not here.
We're in a bind. We are in a real bind. Cassadine doesn't have that statue or the formula, and neither does Alex.
Well, it's not here, man. It's not here.
You're right. Let's get out of here.
I thought it was here. Sure.
The only sure thing about a sure thing, there is no such thing as a sure thing. Here.
Quick.
Yeah. Okay.